Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today I was going to make this, I thought this was going to be a good video, but instead, as I was just about to make this video, we got some news that pissed me off. So, the good news was that my Green Bay Packers finally, thankfully, that Ted Thompson is no longer the general manager because he's a piece of crap and sucks as a general manager, and thankfully he's just like a scout guy or what a senior advisor or whatever they call it, because I don't know, I would have fired him a long time ago. He sucks as a general manager. He held the team back from getting to the Super Bowl because he freaking kept not freaking signing free agents. He freaking is the sole reason why Brett Favre didn't retire as a Packer. Yes, Aaron Rodgers came in and did great, but you know what? We freaking could have won the Super Bowl in 2008 had he not freaking dealt Brett Favre away, my boy Brett, who's still, in my opinion, the better quarterback in Green Bay. So we got Mike Gujden, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong. His name is very hard to pronounce. But he, on the first day, well, it's not really. It's officially becomes, I think, free agent season tomorrow, but they're already agreeing to contracts today. So, I mean, might as well be the free agent season starting today. They sign tight end Jimmy Graham to a 3-year contract, which I like that deal. I was going to make a video talking about how, yes, the Green Bay Packers, they're right on top of it. New general manager right on top of free agency, which we need. Hopefully, we'll get secondaries because that's what we really need is we need secondaries, cornerbacks, safeties. We need that stuff. We are terrible at secondary. We are freaking terrible. That has been an issue for several years, like 3-4 years now, is safeties and cornerbacks. It's just been terrible. It's been terrible. Okay. So hopefully we can get that. But Jimmy Graham, great signing, tight end. The thing is, about like 10 minutes later, I'm hearing these reports that Jordy Nelson, one of our wide receivers, one of Aaron Rodgers' closest friends, and, his number one target, is cut. Released. Are you kidding me? Why the hell would you cut someone that literally Aaron Rodgers was lobbying to keep? That was his favorite target. They're good friends. They got good chemistry because they freaking, good wide receiver quarterback combination there. Why the hell would you get rid of him? That is the dumbest thing I have seen. Besides Brett Favre getting traded, that will always rank up as the dumbest move in the history of Green Bay, in my personal opinion. But I'm hearing these reports that they cut Jordy Nelson. Why didn't you cut Randall Cobb? Jordy Nelson has better numbers. Jordy Nelson is a true number one wide receiver. When Nelson went out with an ACL a few years ago, right, and missed the whole season, Randall Cobb's numbers diminished badly. Okay, his numbers were not that great as a number one wide receiver. He's a good number two, but as a number one, he's not good. He is not a good wide receiver at number one. Jordy Nelson is a true number one guy. Now, some people are going to be like, well, they got Davante Adams. Adams is going to be the number one wide receiver. Davante Adams hasn't proven yet to be a true number one. I definitely see the potential in Adams because he is a good wide receiver. I see him like, oh my God, he puts up some really good numbers last year. I still kind of remember that Cleveland game, man, when they freaking got that touchdown. I was like, yeah, some swaggish right there, But even though we should have killed that team, being completely honest. But I mean, why pick an only number 2 wide receiver over a number one wide receiver, a proven number one wide receiver, who's Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback's favorite target. Pick him, to be, pick him, to be gone and have that guy be the number two and have Adams possibly be number one, because we're still kind of trying to figure that out, because Adams has the potential of being a number one guy, but I'd rather have a true number one and a potential number one on my team versus someone who is just a good number two and needs a true number one wide receiver around him to be a good number two wide receiver. I don't like that at all. If I was them, I would have cut Cobbs. Obviously, I'm keeping Adams because I like Davante Adams. That's my boy right there. And keep Jordy Nelson. Why would you keep Cobbs? Also, why are you cutting wide receivers anyways? We got a tight end, but that's a tight end, not a wide receiver. We still now need to fill that now. We need three wide receivers, guys. Like, in this day and age, you need three wide receivers. You need a slot, you need a true number one, and a true number two that could possibly be a number one. It just doesn't make sense. I'm happy they signed someone to prove that they're going to be aggressive in free agency, at least. At least it seems like that. We still need a freaking dang safety and a cornerback. A really good cornerback. But I don't get this at all. I just don't get this at all. We obviously got that guy who this trade happened a few days ago, but Green Bay also traded for the former starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns last year, the rookie or whatever. Don't know. Granted, he played like shit, but he did show flashes. But he was on a Cleveland Brown team. But he's just going to be a backup quarterback to Aaron Rodgers anyways. Probably might be a better upgrade than... Actually, no, I take that back. He wouldn't be a better upgrade than who we had. The other guy that we had last year, he showed flashes. He wasn't great, but he showed flashes. Trying to remember. But no, like with this whole Jimmy Graham thing, like I can't believe they did this. Like minutes. Like it was like about 10 minutes after it was like about 10 minutes after they signed Jimmy Graham. And I heard about this. I was like, no way. There's no way. There's no way they cut freaking Jordy Nelson right after, they signed Jimmy Graham. And they did. They did it. I still, can't believe it. I was thinking to myself, okay, guys, we're good. And no. That just didn't happen. It just didn't happen, guys. I just don't get it. I don't know why Mike Gudgeon, I think that's how you say it again. I'm not sure. But just awful. It was just an awful deal. Just awful. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did this. If I was them, I would have kept Jordy. I would have kept Jordy Nelson. Period. Brett Huntley. Is he still I don't know. Do we keep because we got the Brown starter too? That's another thing I would bring up. We got the Brown starter. You know, obviously he's gonna be a backup to Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, Huntley was decent, but he wasn't that good though either. He had good games, but he also had some bad games too. So I don't know what we're gonna do with Huntley, cause we got that guy and we got Huntley now. Like I said, he was on a shitty the guy who played for the Browns. He was on a shitty ass team. But I mean, he didn't play that good, I don't think either. But Huntley played better than him, I think. I don't think it's really an upgrade, honestly. But getting back to the whole thing with Jimmy Graham and Jordy Nelson getting cut, I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would cut Jordy Nelson, who I think is better than Randall Cobbs. And Randall Cobbs is, you know, just an okay. He's a good number 2, but not a good number 1. That's for damn sure. I hope we get I hope they're gonna sign someone, you know, as a slot guy, because I mean, you know, we need, you know, just because we got a tight end doesn't mean we don't need another wide receiver. We need another wide receiver. So yeah, I'm not very happy at what went down here. You know, good that we got Jimmy Graham, but I'm very, very pissed off that we cut Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson was the best wide receiver on our team, and Aaron Rodgers obviously wanted to keep him. You know, but I'm very pissed. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. God damn it! We cut Jordy Nelson. God damn, we cut Jordy Nelson. I'm out. Peace.